Located at the north end of the coast of the Arabian Gulf, Ras Al Khaimah was the venue for event number 6 of the 2013 Middle East and North Africa Golf Tour season, the Ras Al Khaimah Classic. The city's developed into a fascinating and relaxing tourist hub with its calm blue seas, clean white beaches, dramatic desert dunes and the majestic Hajar Mountains. With its numerous fascinating tourist landmarks, Ras Al Khaimah provides a picture-perfect leisure destination for all kinds of travellers. Set in the backdrop of those Hajar Mountains, the Par 72 Championship course at the Tower Links Golf Club was all geared up to host the 2013 edition of the Ras Al Khaimah Classic. With large sand waste areas, deep bunkers, water in play on 5 holes and extensive mangroves, the course provided a stern challenge to the 120-player strong field. And with a few changes incorporated this year, things were going to get tough for the golfers.
Yeah, for those guys that have been coming the last couple of years, they'll notice some changes this year. Hole 10, we've added 3 actually new bunkers there. Hole 11, 3 bunkers. Hole 18, I think 6 bunkers in total, and we've planted a few new trees on the left side of the fairway as well.
Morocco, which fields the second biggest contingent on the tour after England, has always provided a top performer in almost every tournament. And with the return of their top professional Faisal Sakini, the wait for the maiden Moroccan winner on the MENA tour might just be over.
Well, it feels good to be back here to play on the MENA tour, which is such a good field, and I'm happy to be back. I couldn't play the first 3 events in the Emirates and Saudi, and I'm pretty glad I'm here today.
It was no surprise that at the season's midpoint it was a Moroccan amateur, Mustafa El Mous, who led the order of merit in their division.
This tour is very important because you play a lot of tournaments week by week, and it's very good for the amateur player Morocco and also professional, because you get too much experience, and it's good, and it helps you to progress your game.
In the absence of the defending champion Mohamed Munir, his compatriot and one-time winner on the tour Shafiq Massi took over the baton from him. With a stellar cast on display on a course that was prepared to test each aspect of the golfer's game, Ras Al Khaimah was set for a classic in the making. South African Tyler Hogarty scorched the Tower Links course with a record-breaking round of 65 to take a 2-shot lead at the end of the opening round. Scotland's David Law, Spain's Antonio Bueno and Andreas Finn of Sweden were tied second at 67, while the UAE's Ahmed Musharraf carded a round of 71, his best since turning professional, to still remain in contention. Tyler's compatriot MJ Kisa, Kiwi Blair Wilson and Englishman Ian Keenan were in a 3-way tie at 68, while Faisal Sakini was 9 shots behind the leader on 74. A solid 68 in the second and penultimate round saw David Law go top of the leaderboard. 2 off the pace overnight, the 22-year-old Scot reached 9 under 135 at the end of the day, 2 shots ahead of Tyler Hogarty and Andreas Finn. England's Craig Hinton was placed solo 4th on a 5 under 139 after a second round 70. Tournament favourite Zane Scotland carded back-to-back 70s to move into a tie for 5th. A thrilling final round on the other side of the break, so please stick around. Welcome back. The northernmost emirate of the UAE, Ras Al Khaimah was the host city for the 6th event on the 2013 MENA Golf Tour calendar, the Ras Al Khaimah Classic. The rising emirate, as it's popularly called, has witnessed phenomenal growth in recent years, resulting in a free trade zone, luxury beachfront resorts, high-end residential areas and new leisure facilities, making it a must-visit place for both traders and travellers. Wasn't the best of starts for the overnight leader in the third and final round, dropping a shot on the first hole to slip to 8 under par. Manchester-born Order of Merit leader Zane Scotland off the blocks fast, making a birdie on the second to move within 3 shots of the leader.
Look back.
And making good use of Law's drop, his playing partner Andreas Finn went into joint leadership with a birdie on the second. Round 1 leader Tyler Hogarty also made a move on the 4th hole, this accurate tee setting up his birdie for a 3-way lead at the top. Placed on his own 4th at the start of the day's play, Englishman Craig Hilton carded a birdie on the 5th to move to 6 under. And moments later on the same hole, Hogarty floundered, finding the water, which resulted in a bogey, seeing him slip back to 7 under. After his second shot went into the tree, Swede Finn could only manage a bogey to also drop to 7 under. So at the turn it was a 3-way lead with Law, Finn and Hogarty all at 7 under. Pakistan's Hamza Amin carded a course record equalling round of 65 to finish with an overall of 5 under par. Here's Andreas Finn with his second shot at the par 4 10th. And he'll be a bit disappointed with that, I rather fancy. Be very accurate with your irons. And he wasn't on that occasion. Here's Tyler Hogarty. His second to the same hole, the 10th. And that's more like it. That's fantastic iron play from Hogarty. And he's set up a really great birdie opportunity. Here's Zane Scotland. A birdie putt on the 11th, the par 4. Oh, and he holds it. Moves to 4 under par, and Scotland making his move. Fantastic. Back now to the 10th, Andreas Finn. That second shot has left him in trouble. Here's his third. And that's pretty good. He's given himself a chance of par there. MG Kiza, birdie putt for him on the 13th, the par 5. He's 3 under at the moment. Oh, and he makes it. Goes to 4 under. So it's all getting very busy towards the top of that leaderboard. Tyler Hogarty's birdie putt after that excellent iron into the green. Oh yes, he takes the lead. He's now 8 under par. Excellent golf. Andreas Finn now. He's got to hold this to stay at 7 under. Oh, and he's missed it. Drops to 6 under. It's a really good recovery shot from him after that wayward second. Zane Scotland now, after a birdie at the 12th. Here he is on the 13th with an eagle putt. Just leaves it short, but he'll have a much easier birdie chance now, and the chance to pick up another shot. Scotland going nicely. Here's Tyler Hoggerty, 8 under, second shot to the par 4 11th. Oh, and again, superb play from Hoggerty. Really good birdie opportunity for him, but let's join Craig Hinton now, 4 under. Birdie putt for him on the par 5 13th, and he's got it. Moves to 5 under. Birdie's dropping with regularity now for the players towards the top of the leaderboard, and here's Tyler Hoggerty again now. Can he make a birdie? This for back-to-back birdies for him. The first round leader, remember, and he's got it. And he's taken a 2-shot lead now over David Law. Now back to Zane Scotland. He missed the eagle putt, but he's given himself a very good opportunity here, and he's got it. His third birdie on the trot there, Zane Scotland, takes him to 6 under. He's on the charge. So Scotland still 3 shots behind Hoggerty, but the Englishman has 5 more holes to go. Law also needs to make a move fast if he's to mount a challenge. It's an intriguing back 9, and that's up next after the break. Please keep watching. Welcome back. Hoggerty now with a birdie putt on the 12th. Oh, and he's made it. Lovely putt, right in the heart of the hole. He moves to 10 under, and his lead is now 3 shots with only 6 holes to play. Here's Zane Scotland, tied for 55th in the 2010 Open Championship. It's his second shot at the par 4 14th. Huge shot over the trees for his opener. That's a good shot. He's given himself a birdie opportunity. Scotsman David Law now, second to Scotland at the Sheikh Maktoum Dubai Open at Al Badia earlier in October. It's his third shot to the par 5 13th. And pin high. Craig Hinton now, his second shot to the par 4 14th. Little pitching wedge onto the green, and that's pretty good. Easy birdie chance, you would think now. Andreas Finn, meanwhile, birdie chance on 13 to the par 5. 6 under, and he goes to 7 under. Beautifully holed by Finn. It's all getting very congested towards the top of the leaderboard. Scotland now for birdie on the 14th. And he's got it. That's 4 in a row for Zane Scotland. He goes to 7 under. He really is on the charge now. The man who won the Dubai Creek Open in September. David Law now. We join him on the 13th. Birdie for him, or a birdie opportunity. And he makes it. Goes to 8 under, and the deficit now is only 2 shots behind Hoggerty. What a cracking finish we've got on the cards here. Scotland again now. Third shot at the par 4 15th from just off the green, and beautiful weight there from Scotland. Works with Justin Parsons, the Director of Instruction at the Butch Harmon School of Golf at Dubai Sports City. Here's David Law. Second shot now to the 14th. It's the par 4. Little pitching wedge. Just took a little kick off that area just in front of the bunker there. Zane Scotland now, golden run of form at the moment, and a par putt for him on the 15th. No birdie this time after 4 consecutive birdies. A very solid play from Scotland. David Law for consecutive birdies for him now, and he's got it. That's fantastic. He moves to within 1 shot of Hoggerty at 9 under. It's going to be a very interesting final 4 holes now. Here's Zane Scotland on the tee at the 16th, the par 3, 184 yards. He likes the look of it, and that's why. That's fantastic. Pin high, and yet another birdie opportunity for Scotland. Meanwhile, Ian Keenan, the Liverpool golfer, with his third shot at the 17th, just off the green. It's the par 4. He was 4th in the American Express Dirab Golf Championship in Saudi Arabia in early October. And he holes out. Zane Scotland, meanwhile. Yes, he's got it. He turns the screw on Hoggerty with a birdie. His experience on tour really counting. He moves to 8 under now. 2 shots back from the South African. Meanwhile, MJ Kisa, his third shot at the 17th. Just stops short there. He'll tap that one in, I'm sure. And he does so. 5 under par with just 1 to play. Over to Craig Hinton now. He's on the 16th, par 3. Par putt for him. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, goodness me. He drops back to 5 under par. And picture tells 1,000 words there. Absolutely devastated. So with 3 holes to go, Hoggerty has a slender 1-shot lead over Law, with Scotland lurking at 8 under. Meanwhile, Stephen Dodd has finished his round with a 67, so he's the clubhouse leader at 6 under par. Ian Keenan now, second shot on the par 5 18th. Well, the bottom hand's come off the club there, looking anxiously. Oh, and this is rolling and rolling and rolling. Oh, goodness me. Just stayed out. What a remarkable effort that was. Tyler Hoggerty now, 10 under par, a par putt on the 16th. Oh, it's lipped the cup. He's missed it. It's dropped, or he's dropped to 9 under now. And Law joins him jointly at the top of the leaderboard. All getting very tight indeed. Excitement mounting. MJ Kisa, his third on the 18th. Lovely weight. Oh, it's still rolling, just a foot short. Well, he should make a birdie quite comfortably there. David Law now. Important par putt for him. Oh, and he's missed it. He'll drop now to 8 under par. Just on the bottom side of the hole there. Ian Keenan. Eagle putt after that remarkable second, and it drops very comfortably indeed. Lovely way to finish his round, a real flourish. Finishes at 7 under par with a final round of 68. Now, what's this? Oh, dramatic scenes, I think, at the 17th. Hoggerty getting a ruling on the fairway after a wayward tee shot, went into the mangroves. Let's see what that produces. Meanwhile, back to the 18th, MJ Kisa taps in for a birdie. He finishes 6 under par, final round of 70 for him. With a ruling for a wrong drop. Hoggerty now with his 5th shot on the par 4 17th. It's all gone wrong for the South African here. Looking to try and make amends. That's a pretty good shot. But what a disaster for him. 17, unlucky for some, particularly for Hoggerty. Now Scotland, an eagle putt at the 18th. Just fractionally staying on the high side of the hole. He'll tap it in though for a birdie to finish at 9 under par with a final round of 67. Now will that be enough to win this tournament? Tyler Hoggerty then, double bogey putt on the par 4 17th. Oh, and it doesn't fall. Goodness me. Loses 3 shots at this hole. It's all but over now, you would say, for the 21-year-old. What a sad end. Penultimate hole of 3 rounds of action for him, and the wheels have come off. Craig Hinton, eagle chance for him on 18. Opportunity to finish with a flourish, and oh, goodness me. Just stayed up, But he'll tap that one in comfortably enough for a birdie. And Hinton will finish 6 under par. Solid 3 days of action there for Craig Hinton. Tyler Hoggerty now. Third shot for him on the par 5, 18th. Just laid up with his second shot. And very nice indeed. Giving himself a birdie opportunity, but he must be absolutely crestfallen with what happened on the 17th. David Law now. If he holds this, he wins. Oh, it's just stayed on the wrong side of the hole there, but he's still got a putt for birdie, and that would take him to a playoff with Zane Scotland. What a crucial putt that's going to be. 3 feet. Swede Andreas Finn now with an eagle putt on the last hole, 6 under par. And he misses that, but he'll have a tap in for a birdie. And that will, if he gets it, see him finish at 7 under. He does so, and that's a level par final round for Andreas Finn. Very solid 3 days of work from him. Tyler Hoggerty now. Birdie putt for him. Can he get a little bit of pride back after that disaster on the 17th? Yes, he can. Oh, it's just dropped. Oh, he had to think about it, and then it went in. The youngster, well, he had the trophy in the bag, didn't he, before that disaster at the 17th, but he's still got plenty of pride there, finishing at 7 under par. It all comes down to this. He needs to hold this, David Law, for a playoff with Scotland. He's missed it. It's just lipped the cup. Goodness me. He finishes on 8 under par. But that 3-footer that he's missed, it was probably even less than that. It's cost him a chance of this title. He must be absolutely devastated. One man who isn't is Zane Scotland. He's going to take home the winner's cheque of $9,000 thanks to a one-shot victory in the Ras Al Khaimah Classic, and that included a remarkable homewood 9. He's 6 under par in those last 9 holes, and that really was the telling surge that saw him move to victory.
It's an amazing feeling, to be honest with you. Something it's kind of new to me, and doesn't really happen very much in golf. So. Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I'm just going to enjoy it while it lasts.
With rounds of 70, 70 and 67 for a 3-round total of 207 minus 9, the 2013 Ras Al Khaimah Classic champion from England, Zane Scotland. Zane also wins a cheque for $9,000 once again.
Zane Scotland then, making history on the MENA Golf Tour, becoming the first player to win back-to-back tournaments, and in the process booking his place in the 2014 Omega Dubai Desert Classic with his earnings at $45,000. Fantastic effort from Scotland.